I'ma press play every time.
The funny don't stop shows. The funny don't stop. Hey, the funny don't stop shows. The funny don't stop. The funny don't stop. The funny don't stop shows. The funny don't stop. The funny don't stop. The funny don't stop shows. The funny don't stop. Hey.
My name is Halo Thomas, and you're listening to the Funny Don't Stop Show.
Hey. That's my baby girl. That's my baby girl. She's only 3 years old, and she's just gonna be on the intro every single day. So now I'm excited about that. So, first of all, you guys, my name is Alex Thomas, and I am the host of the Funny Don't Stop Show. Yes. And I have some amazing co-hosts. Let me just start all the way to the left. Internet sensation, super talented, savvy, amusing in the building.
With the Funny Don't Stop crew.
Yeah. And then I got my girl Dara. There's only one Dara.
Only one.
Big round of applause for Dara in the building. Come on now.
Yes, sir. Dara.
Absolutely. And Fact Man.
There we go.
I got my boy Sed Brass in the building. What up, Sed Brass?
Let's go.
And then, of course, you can't have a show if you don't have music and sound effects and all that. Because it's a party up in here, right?
Word.
So we got to give it up for Mr. DJ Dano.
What's up?
In the building. And you know what? Every show's got to have a dope-ass producer. My boy Doc is in the building. Give it up for Doc.
Yes, sir.
And of course, no one would be seeing this on YouTube, or the world wouldn't be seeing it. And if it wasn't for my boy Raul. AKA the Big Goose. But we have to, he's Hispanic, actually he's from Mexico, so you have to roll the R for like about 5 minutes.
It makes it very serious.
For 5 minutes.
Raul, what do you
Like he's really Mexican, but he's mixed. You would think he got a little black in him. Because I've seen him with black chicks before, too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That a boy.
It's going to be amazing. But before we get started, Salvi, how was your week, man?
Man, my week was pretty cool, man. Other than my football team being eliminated.
We're going to talk about that.
I believe fraudulently, man. But it was cool, man. Driving through L.A., man. I hit a crackhead on the way here, man, and because they like to jaywalk at night, man. It be black as hell. You can't see their ass, man.
Exactly.
So I just hit one and kept going. But other than that, I'm good, dog.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Dara, how was your week?
My week was great, other than the fact that I sound like a man, like I have a pair of balls in my pants. I got a little under the weather. Listen, well, that was last week. But here the thing is, I got a little under the weather, and I didn't want, because I love you guys so much, I went around and I picked up some gifts for everybody because it's our first show. It's really important. And I want to make sure
that is nice.
Sed, this is for you.
This is for me?
That's for Sed.
Okay, this is for Sed.
This is for Raul.
All right.
I knew we got the right person on this show. Bringing gifts.
I know. You know what, Jews? We always bring gifts. We always bring gifts.
Jews always bring gifts.
I'm very.
Wait, what is this?
You're savvy. That's for you.
Oh, man.
This is for me.
Well, he gets the big one because I'm sucking up to the boss and stuff.
I'll take
She's very smart. She's a smart Jew. She's a very smart Jew.
This is for you, Doc. This is for you.
Oh, Doc got
Dano. Can't forget Dano.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now I want everyone open it at the same time.
All right, tell us when.
Yeah, let us know
okay, so
when.
you guys. Whenever you guys are ready. So I'll just,
really?
I'll just wait. Yeah, when you guys are
Do you
ready.
need a drum roll or something?
Drum roll. Ready?
So do you need a drum roll?
Yes, we'll do it. Yes, drum roll. Ready?
Before we do the drum roll, I just want to say, this is really special.
Yeah, that's
you're
really nice.
thinking about your brothers and your fellow cast members and everybody at the Funny Don't Stop show.
Yeah, that's dope. She's doing us like Donald Sterling did the Clippers.
Exactly. Okay, well, hold on. We're gonna do a drum. We're gonna do you got a drum roll for us?
Hey, ready?
Hey.
Oh, damn it.
All right, open it.
Oh, that was a drum roll.
Am I opening this?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
All right, let's see what we got in here.
Okay, a half
Oh, that's my Gatorade. Sorry, that was not supposed to be in there. That was not planned, by the way.
Okay, this is disinfectant.
Lysol.
Okay, Lysol.
Is that for your balls?
Wait, what's going on?
Everybody got. Wait, make sure. There it is. It's in your hand. You got
Oh, it's in my hands.
That's
Okay, and this
So
right
everyone
here.
got custom-made
Oh,
masks. There's one
and you
for
got one
wifey.
for my wifey?
I made one for wifey. Look, because
Wait.
I don't want you to catch my cooties.
Oh.
And I made I made one for myself with lips. This is for wifey.
Oh, that is so cool. This is thoughtful for
How
us.
thoughtful? I mean, look.
This is
I mean,
dope.
is that amazing?
Dara, why does y'all look like a tampon now? Yeah.
You know, funny enough, I just got my period.
Oh,
But it's not. I'm sorry.
much
You know what?
information.
For God's sakes, you know what? Don't act like you don't know what a fucking period is. Get the fuck
It's a natural
together.
cycle of women's
No,
life.
I actually really appreciate you looking out for
I
us.
don't want anyone to get cooties.
And we don't want to get sick. It's not that airborne, though, is it?
No, it's not.
The doctor didn't say it's
Well,
deadly or anything,
It was
right?
last night. I was really worried, and today I feel a lot better.
You feel a lot better?
I feel a lot better. You
Oh,
don't
okay.
have to quarantine me.
Oh, okay, no.
Okay,
I really appreciate it. And so it was the thought that counts.
Yes.
You know, I
yes.
mean-
It's very much the
So what exactly was it? Because I know there's like a
It
buzz
was a
going
throat-
around.
Yeah, there's all kinds of shit going on. It was like just like a throat, like a raw throat thing going on, and today it sounds like just man.
Oh, so you're just being like extra precautious.
Yes, because I am that. I don't have any kids, but people always tell me that I'm like that ultimate Jewish mom minus the children.
Okay.
Like I like you could be 40 something years old, 50 years old, and I pack snacks in my car. I'm sending people out of the house with snacks. I'm always taking care of everybody. Take your
dope.
vitamins.
Oh, no, that's
you
really
know,
good.
I'm that person. Like I was texting. We're in a group chat, and I told all these guys, for everyone listening out there, I told all these guys, okay, make sure everyone take your vitamins and load up on your vitamin C there.
doubt.
Make sure you take your lysine, okay, and get in your immune system.
Right,
'cause
right.
We're gonna have a little bit of a shit.
So we're not gonna die. So we take
No, we're
these
not
off.
gonna
We
die.
can take them
We're
off.
better
just-
now.
okay.
Yeah, you guys can take them
All
off.
right, we can
Yeah,
take them off just so we. So we're, ladies and gentlemen, we are gonna live, but that was very precautious, and I appreciate that. I need somebody to come over here real quick. I need you to come around this side because you're sitting in here with us today, and I want to introduce you to.
Bring her on.
I have a very important person here that just wanted to hang out with us today. Not only is she the mother of my two beautiful kids, she is also my beautiful wife. Big round of applause for Brazy Thomas in the building.
Brazy Thomas.
Hello.
Uh-oh.
Oh, she's just trying to be
We got
extra
trouble.
sexy and pink
yeah,
today.
I know. We got trouble.
So she's just gonna chime in with us and hang out, and we just gonna have an extra female point of view this week. So I'm getting straight to the point, though. I'm just ready
Let's
to dive
go.
in. Can I
Yeah,
dive in?
let's dive in.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Dive in.
Big round of applause for the Super Bowl bound LA Rams! Yeah! The Rams are in the Super Bowl.
There's a boo over here. We got a boo.
I know, and we gonna get to them, but I'm gonna right now.
Everybody rooting for
But first things first, you don't understand. Being an LA dude,
Right.
It's they left us. They went to St. Louis for quite a few years. For years, we didn't have a football team here. People used to ask me, they're like, "So what's your pro football team?" I used to be like the USC Trojans.
Damn, really?
Because that was as close as we got. You know what I mean? So you just doing random sound stuff right now.
Ditto.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Sound
So I'm super excited. I'm not gonna lie. I am a Brady hater. I am a Tom Brady hater. It is time for him to sit down.
I respect Tom Brady though.
Huh?
Inflategate. I respect Tom Brady.
Why do you respect Tom Brady? Okay, no. Let me preface so I don't sound like just an evil person. The bottom line is he's an amazing quarterback.
Correct.
He's won 5 Super Bowls.
Yes.
This is his ninth. This is his ninth time going.
9th Super Bowl.
Ninth Super. Don't get me wrong. Dude is good. Dude is great. But when your team goes, I feel like, and I'm gonna just start off the conversation like this, and I know everybody's gonna chime in. If we can get to him, if we can get to that quarterback this week, because he ain't seen Aaron Donald, and he
That's
ain't
a
seen
big
this
if.
Rams defense.
That's
Yeah,
a
if we
big
get to him
if.
and put him on his ass 3 or 4 times, the Rams are winning the Super Bowl. I gotta say this. I know DJ Dano is from New Orleans. And I know Savvy is a huge New Orleans fan. But we're going to start with DJ Dano and talk about your feelings about this weekend.
All right. Well, first let me set the record straight. I'm not from New Orleans. I'm LA born and bred, but my heritage and my family is from New Orleans.
Oh, you just got French. You just got a little French light skin in you, Creole in you. Okay.
Okay.
I see the Creole in your beard.
So he's fancy.
Okay.
So you're fancy.
Okay.
I was rooting for the Saints.
Uh-huh.
And then when we saw that very terrible call on that passing,
What call?
Look, he ain't seen
I
it
didn't
either.
see it. I didn't know what y'all talking about.
And we won't talk
There was a
about
call. Okay.
We'll let Savvy expand on it.
Okay.
That broke my heart, man. And I was at my boy's house. We Creole, and we Saints fans for life. And when that call happened, we both broke down and started crying. Our stomachs started churning. It was just hell.
Yeah,
But
I feel you.
I'm LA born and bred, so I'm happy at the Rams there. But it just sucks that the Saints didn't.
But you know the refs are human and they make mistakes sometimes.
They're refs.
And I'm mad enough to say they made a little mistake, but we in the Super Bowl. That's all I'm excited
little
about.
mistake.
Look how excited you are.
Wait,
Look at
how about
that.
this, Alex?
I know he's hype.
Look at him.
Alex is
Jumping
hype.
in-
He's
I know
Alex
Savvy.
is just jumping in his seat. You saw that shit? He's like a little kid. He's like,
I know Savvy has a different POV on this
Yeah, I definitely
topic.
do.
What you
Definitely
got
do.
to say, Savvy?
Well, first off, you know, when I tell you that I'm a Saints fan, I want to explain my allegiance to it.
Okay.
Like you, I didn't start watching football until very late. So therefore, I didn't have the LA Raiders to root for, or I didn't have the Rams to root for because I started watching football very late. So I was a USC Trojans fan, and
Oh, yeah, all day, all
one
day.
of my biggest,
Fight on.
like I was a big fan of Reggie Bush.
Oh yeah,
That was
that's
my guy.
boy. Shout out to Reggie Bush.
Shout
too,
out
by
to
the way.
Reggie Bush.
That's
You know,
more
I
of
love
my
anything
friends.
with the word Bush in
Next
it.
time you play golf with him, make sure you invite me down there, big
Oh,
dog.
absolutely, that's my boy.
Yeah. So I told myself, you know what? I'm gonna give pro football a shot. So I said, whatever team drafts Reggie Bush, I don't care what happens. I'm gonna be a diehard fan to the day I die for that team.
Okay, so
and he
that
went to the
explains
New
that.
Orleans Saints, and I've been with the Saints since then.
Ah, okay.
With that being said, now that I explained that, I honestly believe that we got screwed down there in New Orleans, man. You're gonna hear a lot of Rams fans say, "Well, you can't leave the game in the hands of the ref," or "What happened in overtime?" You know, when Drew Brees threw an interception. I'm so tired of hearing that.
Yeah.
But what happens in overtime when you know that the game is on the line and the referees don't do their job and call that, the referees, if they would have called that, we run the clock out. We don't give Jared Goff enough time. But when you give the Rams life, then we go into overtime, you're depleted. Your heart is out of the whole thing. Like you when you knew you were supposed to win here, even if you get 6 more chances, I believe we still would have lost because our hearts was still left in that.
How much time? If I can remember correctly, how much time was left in the game? I'm trying to. Was that the third? Was it the fourth quarter?
I'm not
It was the
sure.
Fourth quarter.
Okay.
It was
But-
one something left, but I know the Rams only had one timeout left, and a lot of people was blaming the coach for even throwing the football in the first place because they're like, why would you choose to even throw the ball? Just run out the clock.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they're blaming him for that. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know that you could have said that about the Chiefs. The Chiefs didn't do that. The Patriots came back, pushed it in overtime. The
That's true.
Chiefs went down.
That's true.
And they pushed the game into overtime and gave it a good go. So you gotta be tough. Yeah, you
That-
got a bad call, but you got to keep going.
That's true too, and with all due respect to the New Orleans Saints, I think that's where the measuring stick comes in between Brady and Breeze. You know, the mentality in Brady is different from Breeze.
Okay. Hey, I want to say something real quick. I want to say to all of our people listening, all of our people watching. We got people watching on YouTube. We got truck drivers out there. We got people that can't see us right now. You can call in, chime in with us. We want to know your feelings, your thoughts, because, you know, this is a huge week. This is Super Bowl 53. It's a big week. So call us right now if you get a chance. 310-986-6611. I'm going to say that number one more time. 310-986-6611. And also, I want to let everybody know, man, you need to spread the word. Let everybody know to tune into Dash Radio. It's Dash Comedy. All you got to do is download. All you got to do is download the app.
It's
for
free.
It's free, right?
I love free shit.
You can't beat free. So
Who
download
doesn't
the
love
app.
free shit?
Absolutely. Download the app for free. And then all you got to do is click on Marcus King Presents. You know what I'm saying? And then the Funny Don't Stop Show. So you just chime in and hang out with us. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Hang out with us. That's the most important thing. So that's next thing I want to talk about. I'm an LA dude. I'm excited that LeBron is about to come back.
Finally, yeah.
I'm super
Finally.
excited. I'm
Man.
super excited that LeBron is about to come back. It's a whole lot of trade rumors all week long.
Yes.
Everybody knows the trade deadline is when, Sed?
I don't know. It's a couple of
Next
weeks.
week, I think.
But I'm surprised. You know, I like seeing this transformation in these Laker fans because I remember the day you was not a big LeBron fan.
I can't
All
lie.
of a sudden, he's wearing a Lakers jersey.
Even when he was in
and
Miami?
now
Whoa.
you are a LeBron fan. I love seeing it.
Wait,
Were you not a fan at all, like at all for him, like even when he was in Miami, like all over, like just dead right not fan of him at all.
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I was a huge LeBron hater, right? But it's crazy. The dude is one of my friends. I've known him for a lot of years, but I'm loyal to my city, right? We've sucked these last 2 or 3 years.
Right. No
I
doubt.
have been a Laker fan my entire life. I can prove it by giving you facts and figures. I'm talking, I go back to the Magic Johnson days, to the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the Kurt Ramesses. I mean, all the way up to the great teams with Shaq and Kobe. And, when Kobe got hurt, it was done. We were down for 2 or 3 years, right?
Right.
Never in a billion years did I think this dude was gonna come to our city. I was like, this dude is not. I would get in arguments with my wife. She's like, I don't give a fuck if he does come. You ain't buying his shoes. You better not buy a pair of his shoes. So what I did is I bought an all-black pair. Right. And it kind of blends in. It's not exact colors and all that kind of stuff.
Oh my
but,
God.
I'm for my team. So I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It'd still be tough for me to throw on a 23 jersey, but I'm a fan of what he's doing to help this city out because it's not good for the economy when the Lakers are losing. But because he's my friend,
right.
But because he's my friend, he's a big fan of the show. LeBron is a huge fan of the show, and every once in a while, man, as you saw last week, he drops by. He'll come by just to talk about what's going on. So, ladies and gentlemen, to everybody listening and watching right now, to the Funny Don't Stop, big round of applause for Mr. LeBron James in the building.
We got an exclusive, everybody.
Exclusive. What up, LeBron? How you doing,
what's
man?
up to the Funny Don't Stop, Alex Thomas and the whole crew, man. What's up?
Hey, man. Hey, so I heard that I guess one of your best friends, Rich Paul, he signed Anthony is how am I going to forget his name? Anthony Davis is signed to you guys you're his agent, and I heard that you were on the phone with him this week, and you actually have inside talks with him. We're all wondering here in LA, is it going to happen? Is he coming to LA? Is he going to help you out?
Hey, man, look, man, y'all, look. They already done fined Anthony Davis, man, for announcing the fact that he was going, he wanted to be traded. Now you going to put me on blast like that, Alex, man? Damn.
I'm sorry, LeBron, but we need to know. I think there's millions of people out there that are listening and watching right now, and they want to know what's going to happen. The trade deadline is next week. We need to know, man. Something needs to change right now.
Well, first of all, I want to give a shout out to Anthony Davis. That is my friend. Rich Paul, that is my boy.
Yeah.
But I can't really give too many details. But Magic Johnson, Rob, and I, we've been looking at some things. We're gonna try to hold on to some players, but they're not gonna let him go for free. So
I heard
if we got to get rid of some of our young core to bring in an all-star to compete with the Golden State Warriors, then that's what we're going to do, man.
I heard about it today. What they were talking about today is, no one exactly knows, but they're saying it could be Kuzma, Ingram, and maybe Ball, like with young guys. I mean, but you think about it. They are our future, and they're and they're amazing players.
Oh, yeah.
But you got to understand, if we pick up Anthony, that's 35 points, 22 rebounds.
It really is. It really is, man. And the way I look at it, see, man, I'm the old guy, man.
That's crazy, LeBron.
I'm the old guy out there, man.
You're a veteran now.
I'm a veteran, old guy. I'm still one.
But you had a beard when you were 17 years old. I remember that.
I did, man. Hey, man.
Your voice has been deep since you were like 3.
Yeah.
Man, you ain't lying.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, but it made me the greatest player in the world, so I ain't gonna complain.
I'm not even gonna lie. Is it true that you had a shoe deal in high school? Like when we were watching you on ESPN? Because you gotta think about it. Some of the greatest players of all time, we never saw their games in high school.
Right.
You didn't see Michael Jordan in high school.
Right.
You didn't see Magic Johnson in high school.
Right.
You didn't see Kobe in high school.
No.
But we saw you on ESPN. What, did you have a shoe deal in high school?
You know what? I can speak on that now. I couldn't talk about it at the time, because of
because you were making millions.
My agents here, right? I can talk about it now because I'm LeBron James. But back then, I had a shoe deal, man, and and I was already talking to agents, and I knew I was going to be the greatest player in the world when I got drafted, and I was blessed to be drafted in my city, Ohio, Cleveland. And but to answer your question, I had money. I wasn't never really broke.
Okay.
I got a question. I got a question, LeBron. What's up? This is Sed Brass.
What's up, man?
Big fan, huge fan.
All right.
I want to know what happened in that conversation with Kyrie Irving. What happened? What took place with that? Can you
y'all,
clue us in on how that conversation went down?
Man, y'all really ate the funny really don't stop down here. God damn.
Shit just got real.
Well, we didn't sign no non-disclosure forms, man. So I'll go ahead and tell you what he said, man.
Thanks, man. We appreciate that.
Basically, that's my little brother, man. Kyrie. That's my little brother. And he was just saying, he remembers how it was when he was playing with me, when he was the young hothead and thinking I was too hard on him. But when he went down there with Terry Rozier and Jason Tatum and the rest of them, he realized that they're young and they don't want to listen, man. So he was saying, hey, he apologized for the way he treated me. And if he has an opportunity to come play with me for the Lakers, he's definitely going to do it. And I'm going to see to it. Do my best to get Rob and Magic to get it done, man.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, well, we got the inside, ladies and gentlemen.
Inside.
Give it up one more time for LeBron James. Hey, we appreciate you. We appreciate you stopping by, man. That's always a big thing, man.
Still can't afford your shoes, though. I'm sorry. It's just not fucking happening. It's not in the cards. I love your shoes so much. I really want to get a pair, so maybe you can hook me up with a pair. I'm
gonna have to give you a signed pair. Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna have something for you.
Oh, thank God. Good.
I got you.
Good.
Hey, thanks, LeBron, for having me. One more time.
Yes.
Big round of applause for LeBron James.
Thanks.
All right.
Hey, while we're on the topic of basketball, Sed, I know you lived in Houston the last 5-6 years. Are you still a Houston Rockets fan?
I never was a Houston Rockets fan. I was always a Knicks fan.
Oh, you were always a Knicks fan.
Patrick Ewing was my guy.
Oh, okay.
I just loved the Knicks growing up.
Oh, that explains it.
That was my team.
Yeah, he was the man, bro.
That was my team. And then our 1 year to win the championship, the Houston Rockets beat us.
Oh,
that was
right.
our year when Michael Jordan was out.
It was 2 years in a row.
Yes.
With Sam Cassell, and that was the year OJ was on the run on the 405 freeway.
Yeah. I remember.
And they stopped the championship game
Yes.
to watch the chase.
Yes. Yes.
I'd never, ever forget that.
That was supposed to be our year, and the doggone Houston Rockets came on the scene. And Patrick Ewing couldn't do nothing with Akeem Olajuwon.
How crazy
He
is that?
kept doing a dream shake on him, and it was nothing at all we could do.
Well, that's why Akeem Olajuwon goes down as one of the greatest centers of all time. He had everything. He had the jump step. He had the jump hook. He could dunk.
Yes.
He could shoot. He had handles. He had everything. Oh, the reason I brought that up is because James Harden is like lights out this year.
Beast mode.
This dude is doing, I don't know if it's magic in his beard. I have no idea. All I know is, dude's having an amazing, I'm going to go around. Do you guys think this is an MVP year for him? Do you think that this dude, I think it was 8 games in a row, 40 points, and he scored 61 against the Knicks. What do you think?
Yeah, James Harden is in beast mode right now. It's not. I'm wondering what's going to happen when Chris Paul comes back.
Right.
Because it's going to be a weird dynamic that you letting James Harden go off. But I think it's actually strategic. I think Chris Paul is kind of playing fake. And then they're
Why
just
would he be
saving
fake?
him.
You mean faking that he's injured right now?
Yeah, we're going to rest him a little bit and wait for him to come back for the playoff time, and then we're going to be in blast mode.
Right.
Daryl Morey is really tricky, and they play mental games like that. And I think what they're doing with Chris Paul is a strategic play, and we're going to go with James Harden and let him beast mode out right now, and then we're going to lag into the playoffs, and then we're going to come back in full beast mode. Everybody's going to be healthy. The power forward that's out, he's gonna be back healthy. And you're gonna have Chris Paul back healthy. But the Rockets, don't sleep on them.
Chime in on us, you guys. Anybody out there that's listening right now and you're a sports fanatic, because we're on the topic of sports right now, hit us up. If you want to talk about the Super Bowl, if you want to talk about what's going on in the NBA, hit us up at 310-986-6610. 6610.
I'm gonna chime in because I'm terrible. Obviously, I'm terrible at sports. You can see I'm a little quiet on that one.
Right.
Okay. But I do have a question back at the Reggie Bush thing, because I love the word Bush. Anything with Bush, I'm all for it. Okay. So would Kim? I have a question. Would Kim Kardashian be as successful if she stayed with Reggie Bush, or do you think, or did Kanye elevate her to where she currently sits?
Wow,
that's a very
things
that make you go
Can you repeat that question one more time, please?
Do you think if Kim would have stayed with Reggie Bush, would she have been as successful, or do you think Kanye elevated her to where she is?
Wow, Dano, what do you say?
Isn't that? Look at that.
Kim and all the Kardashians were already in beast mode. So
be in beast mode.
I thought you said in back mode, as if they be on their backs all the time.
To be on style. They were already in beast mode. So Kim had her game, and then attracting someone like a Kanye didn't elevate her game or his game because they were both on the same plane.
They were friends before they even got together, actually.
You talking about Kanye?
Right.
Kanye and Kim.
Okay. She's friends with a whole lot of black
it's
guys.
no such thing as friends. I just was getting ready to say that. There's no such thing
Loves
as
the
friends.
chocolate.
And I love how we're saying the word friends.
Yeah, they were friends.
It's like, oh, that's just my friend.
It's my friend.
Yeah.
It's my friend.
Yeah, because Ray J was her friend.
That's true. He was.
Yeah.
Oh, and that
And
definitely,
first.
and that started a whole snowball of success.
I'm not gonna lie. For a while there, she was playing musical niggas. I'm not even gonna lie. you know, there's musical chairs. She was playing. Kim Kardashian could have sold T-shirts, and her T-shirts should have said NFL, NBA, R&B. Who got next? You know what I mean? But it is what it is, though. I mean, I can't. No one can be mad at that. Like
No,
the
not
girl,
at all.
I guess she found a lane.
She found her lane.
She found her lane.
And she's
though,
killing
man.
it.
Yeah, I think people give Kim Kardashian a bad rap. We've had these conversations
she's a good
probably
girl.
before. You know, these were her boyfriends, so that's different with a girl just getting passed around and sleeping with a bunch of guys.
Exactly.
And these were actual boyfriends that she was in monogamous relationships.
She chose to be with.
So if Kim Kardashian is a promiscuous woman that came up, then we got to throw a lot of black women in that same bucket. But somehow Kim Kardashian gets this bad rap, and these were her boyfriends. These were straight up boyfriends.
Exactly. Sed,
So,
thank you.
For me, I think, we kind of overestimate that situation. We overestimate that situation, and Kim Kardashian gets a bad rap.
She does.
I want to know, do you work for the bitch? I just want to know.
I'm just saying.
Are you the enemy, nigga?
Sed, who do you work for,
I'm
Sed?
just
Reveal
saying.
yourself.
Wait, Brazy Thomas wants to say something.
Yeah.
Brazy is
just wanna
Alex's
know,
wife.
Why did you say black women in there?
Because I think a lot of the animus that comes with Kim Kardashian is the fact that she isn't a black woman and she's dating black men. Notice that we're calling her certain words based on the fact that she's sleeping with black men. So I'm saying because we've created this kind of disjunct relationship with Kim Kardashian, we got to look at the relationship that black women have with black men as well. And we don't do that same thing. We got black women doing the
white.
same exact thing as Kim Kardashian, but we don't look at them the same.
You're going to get hate mail from the NAACP.
Yeah, it's coming, right?
There's a car bomb awaiting. A bitch named Peaches is about to blow up.
Peaches
She's about to blow up your 94 Altima.
Hands up, everyone knows.
It's coming.
No.
Fucking asshole, I love you. Oh my God, Alex.
Playing
Fuck.
devil's advocate, I do see what you're saying.
I do too.
I do see what you're saying.
I know. Well, because we shouldn't be just for
All right.
one race. It's for all. It doesn't matter. If I'm out there and I have a bunch of different boyfriends, white Jewish girl, and I get a whole bunch of shit. And people hating on me because
you mean
I become
because you're
so
taking
successful.
black men and all that
taking
stuff?
black men, whatever, and I get a whole bunch of shit because I become so successful. And then they just want to find the dirt on you and focus on the bullshit. But they don't know. I chose these people to be with me. I chose to have them in my life. I allowed them to be.
Yeah, but nobody's talking about just because you're in a relationship with somebody.
Right.
We're talking about body counts here.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're talking about how many people you're taking down.
No, we got a lot of black women with high mileage and a lot of body
Okay,
counts.
so
we got to throw Lala Anthony in there.
I know, but
we got to throw some of these.
But let's stop just saying black women. Okay, let's just stop saying black women
No
and
problem.
just say women.
No
Okay?
problem. A lot of women we got to throw in that basket. The only reason why I'm focusing on black women is because
I agree, doesn't
we
matter what
are
race.
making Kim Kardashian a bad person because she's
Of her body
specifically going at
Body
black
count.
men. No, that's the problem with Kim Kardashian. If Kim Kardashian was doing what she was doing with Rob Lowe and doing it with Tom Brady and these guys, we wouldn't even care about Kim Kardashian. The context of Kim Kardashian has to remain with African Americans because that's the problem we have with her. She's sleeping with, quote, black men.
So are we saying?
No, I don't think so at all. I
Okay.
think that,
What do you think,
that's
Seth?
a whole nother topic. But regardless if they're black, white, or Hispanic, a hoe is a hoe no matter what race it is.
Very true.
Or who the race you're sleeping with. It doesn't matter.
But what are we saying? Are we now saying I don't know, because she's an other, meaning she's Armenian. She got famous, whereas if he did this with Amber Rose, would it have been the same thing? Would Amber Rose have got? Here's what I think.
And who?
Kanye, because remember we're talking about Kanye.
Amber Rose.
How do you think you know Amber Rose?
Very true.
That's a good point.
His dick put her on too. I get that. I understand that, but I'm trying to
He has
figure
like a
out
magic
what
dick.
exactly are we saying? Because I don't want to put it like you're being people coming down on Sed. Like,
okay, but this is what
I
I'm
want
saying.
it
With
clear.
Sed is the word just black women need to be taken out. Period. Because we're talking about women across the board. So just not
Right.
black
I
women.
agree with that.
all
I have no
women.
I agree with
I have
that.
no problem.
Well,
And
I
the other
guess the
thing-
reason
and
we
the
said
other
that,
thing
the
I'm
reason, and now I'm kind of seeing something a little clearly now. The reason he said that is because Kim Kardashian, when you think about it, it's
always
like
with
she
black
only
men.
messes with black
She only hangs with black men.
So
that's
we're
a whole
not.
nother topic that we can talk about. I just don't feel like correlating her wholeness with black, just saying
Well, let's
black
clarify
women.
that too, so it doesn't make him sound like he's saying all black women are.
But that's what it
that's not
kind of
what
sounded like.
But that's not what you were
that's
saying.
not what
we
he
need
meant.
to throw a lot of other black women
Oh.
in there. He specifically said
Oh,
black
yeah,
women in there.
I made the
He did.
context.
Clarify
fully.
yourself. I'm trying to help you
I
so
know.
the car bomb don't hit you on Pico.
I'm staying.
On Pico Boulevard. Watch out for peaches.
I don't want 3 black chicks to jump out of a Cadillac at Roscoe's
Exactly.
and you know
Exactly.
stab you in your ass. You know what I mean? I want him to clarify himself.
Please.
'Cause
I'm
the last thing I
staying
wanted
with
to make
that.
it look like he's going because black. You know what I
But
mean?
he did. Okay, go ahead.
No.
I'm sticking with that. I'm saying if we gonna
Yeah,
put,
clarify yourself.
if we're going to vilify Kim Kardashian and the things that she do, I'm saying we gotta vilify a lot of black women in the process because they're doing the same thing that Kim Kardashian.
I guess they just haven't fucked with a dude that famous. With that, is that what you're saying?
They
Like,
are. You got black women messing with famous guys, and we can transition that. Look at you. Even got Kamala Harris. She slept with Willie Brown, the mayor of San Francisco, on a come up.
Yeah.
29.
Did she admit
and
to
he-
that?
Well, it's all public record. It's already admit. This is not conjecture. This is factual. They were in a
well,
relationship.
he knows his facts.
They were
So
in a-
he would,
Yeah, we know that.
he wouldn't be like, no. Then what I need you to do right now, hold on, I need to interject real quick to all of our listeners and everybody watch. You need to explain who Kamala Harris is for the people that don't know. Explain who she is right now.
Well, we know that she just announced that she's running for president. So-called
2020.
2020.
Turned out pretty bad.
First of all, let's big round of applause for a black woman running for president. Big round of applause for that.
She got a good chance too, man. She's solid.
Okay, so speak on that.
There'll definitely be better food at the White House.
Oh yeah, because you know she gonna get in that kitchen and burn. You know, because I
Yes.
heard Michelle Obama could cook, and it was a beautiful thing. Because I don't know about you guys, but I miss Obama.
Yes.
And we can talk about that crazy ass dude that's in the White House right now. We'll talk about him a little later because that'll be a whole nother conversation. But I think for the fact that he paved the way that we had any type of minority, any type of person that wasn't white, to do what Obama did, I think the floodgates open, and I'm
Yeah, they
happy
calling
to
her
hear that she's at
2.0.
least attempting.
Yeah, they're calling her Kamala as Obama 2.0. That's what they're
Tell us a
calling
little about her, because there's people listening and watching right now that aren't really hip to her.
Well,
What's her background?
The fact that we're in California is really good because we are the most that know about her. Obviously, she was a DA here, and as well, she was an attorney general. So, on the black level, it's a lot of issues with Kamala Harris for the simple fact that she's been the top cop of the land for a long time and put a lot of black people, incarcerated them. So that's something that she's going to have to really get to when you start looking at her record. So if we're going to go with identity politics, it's going to sound good and smell good. She went to Howard University and she's an AKA.
I was about to say she in a sorority.
Yeah, she pledged KAKA.
So they're going to have a step show in the White House.
Yeah,
On behalf of America.
exactly. Exactly.
She going to be wearing pink and green in the Oval White House.
my God.
Yeah, exactly.
Alphas is going to be up there. Q's is coming through.
Oh my God, that's fucking brilliant.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
Yeah, so and the big elephant is going to be the room. In the room is the major fact is that she has a Caucasian husband. So
And
we're
I
gonna
heard
have
he's
some
Jewish.
issues.
Hello.
She might
Shabbat
be
shalom,
covering-
bitches.
Shabbat shalom. Well, you're Jewish.
Yes.
Okay. But my question is that going to, I guess I'm asking the room, is that going to help her? Is that going to affect her for the fact that, okay, she's black. Let's take the people that are straight up racist out there right now, right? But for the fact that she has a white husband that is Jewish, does that make them go, well, she's different. Like I might vote for her versus if Yo-Yo or Trina ran for her.
Right.
Shout out to Yo-Yo and Trina.
If Lil Kim ran for president,
I would vote for her.
Yeah, I think it's going to create a divide in the black community.
You think so?
You're gonna
Because
have
she's
a lot
dating a Jewish man?
Oh,
Because her
definitely.
husband is
You're going to
Jewish?
have a lot of black women swiping it up under the rug, and you're going to have black men having a problem with it. You see in the media and identity right now is about accepting black women with Caucasian men. You see it on Scandal with Kerry Washington. You see it with Meghan Markle marrying the Prince Harry. Right. You see it all throughout Serena Williams with her husband. So we see this constant flux of perpetuating in the media African-American women being with Caucasian men.
You know
Is
what?
that more of a
I'm
problem
kinda getting a little bit tired of you like literally beating up black women today.
I'm speaking facts. I'm speaking facts. I'm not beating up.
Hold on. Yeah, no.
Hold on, let her speak.
Because, listen, black women, usually we are the ones that stay with our black men. You guys are usually the ones that go outside the race. So please don't ever put that label onto black women, because there's more of black men dating others than there is black women dating others.
But I have to play devil's advocate. That's not what he's saying. What he's saying, let me just back, because I'm just learning about, just so you know, just learning about this chick. I didn't know nothing about it.
For all the listeners, you should see Alex's face, though. You should have saw his face.
But I'm admitting to this, right? I'm admitting this in front of her. I knew nothing about her. I just, I'm admitting to that, right? So what he's doing right now, he's telling me a fact that she is with a white man that's Jewish.
That.
So I think he's talking about facts. He's not knocking
he's not
black
talking.
women.
Okay, let me correct you. He's not talking about facts. What he is saying was that in the media, in TV right now, are you listening to what he's saying?
I'm listening, baby. Don't put me on punishment.
You got to ride home with her, right?
That's a long ride home, Alex. That's a long fucking ride home, Alex.
I just want to know, is a nigga gonna get pancakes in the morning?
Your balls are not gonna be licked from the back tonight.
You get cream of wheat.
Why don't you ask this Jewish white girl sitting next to you to make you some damn pancakes?
Ooh.
Well, Negroes.
I make
going
matzah
to the opposite side.
I told my wife to talk shit today. So
I make matzah brai.
What the hell?
Like matzo balls.
It's like a Jewish pancake,
Yeah,
so it's a really good one.
Matzo brai.
Matzo brai.
Okay, I'm not going to switch any subject because I want to continue talking about
Okay,
that.
go ahead,
Can you
go
tell
ahead.
me what a damn matzo brai is?
Matzah brai is when you take the hard, crunchy matzah, you soak it in some warm water, take it a little bit soggy, strain it out, throw some eggs in that shit, scramble it up, put it on the pan with some butter, flippity floppity boo bob. It's like a French, French toast.
Okay, cool. That's why I'll never marry a Jewish woman.
Oh, you gotta throw the jelly on it and the butter. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's
So
like crack.
back to what you're saying. I wanted to say something before we got on because we can talk about a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So you're saying that the dude Willie Brown was what was he?
He was the mayor of San Francisco.
And she messed around with him.
She was 20-something years old. He was a 60-something-year-old man, and they were in a relationship. It was a straight-up come-up move for Kamala Harris. So he gave her over $300,000 in an appointed position, 2 appointed positions, and that was her entryway into politics.
So is that kind of way of, don't be mad when I say this, I'm just listening to what he's saying with the facts. Would that be considered sleeping your way up?
Some people could consider it that way.
And people, that's public knowledge, right?
That is public information. They have already acknowledged that they were in a relationship.
So with that being said, I'm playing devil's advocate like a motherfucker. Would you say, would it be safe to say, since she did that, could there have been other political and little power moves she's made sexually to get to where she is?
I'm not going that far because she's a very intelligent and capable woman. I was just using that in context to say that women are doing all kind of things to come up and come up in the game and be successful, and then go on to do their thing. And I'm saying a lot has that happened with Kim Kardashian. Right. She did her entryway point, maybe on her back, but after she got in through the door, she did her thing, opened up her stores, created a brand,
selling lipsticks,
and created a brand for herself.
I think Kim Kardashian, the only thing she's missing out on right now, she needs to come up with like pro basketball players have shoes, right? Mm-hmm. She needs to come up with like a Kim Kardashian ass and literally sell the ass on the market, and her ass would go triple platinum. There'd be a bunch of Armenian and white chicks out there.
Like a mold?
Yeah, like a mold.
Like those
no. Like you actually go to the, I'm driving down the street. They got booty doctors now. Oh. So when you go in there and be like, you know what, I want the Kim K ass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
not everybody
swipe left.
Kim K ass.
Yeah, and her ass, they couldn't keep her ass on the shelves.
It's a hot commodity.
Her ass would be selling like hotcakes.
Here we go again. Breakfast, crazy.
I love breakfast. I love breakfast for dinner.
All right, so look, everybody that's listening right now, remember you are listening to the Funny Don't Stop Show. All right, and like if you want to call in, call us right now. You know what I mean? We're gonna go to a little break. We're gonna play some music. As you see, we're talking about anything and everything under the sun. Hit us up at 310-986-6610. One more time, 310-986-6610. DJ Dana, what you got for us?
We're gonna do this for the women out there, man. So let's go over to the Superwoman music. Let's do it.
Hey, we're back, y'all. What up? Let me turn that down a little bit. What up, people? Welcome back to the Funny Don't Stop Show. Hey, feel free to chime in. I need y'all to chime in. We want to hear your questions. We want to hear what y'all got to say. 310-986-6610. That's 310-986-6610. I also want to give a shout out to all the people that are hitting me live right now. People are hitting me from all over the country. Tampa, New York, Detroit, Tacoma, Washington. I got a couple of people that are hitting us from other countries, man. We really appreciate y'all. This is huge for us, man. Dash Radio, just let everybody know. Let your friends know to download the app. It is free. Download the app at Dash Radio. Click on Dash Comedy and chime in with us, man. You know, we talking about all kind of stuff. There's so much stuff under the sun. I'm gonna be honest with you. We only have an hour and 30 minutes, people. So if you saw us talk about something and we didn't finish, that's because we could be talking about the same subject for 2 hours, but we just got to keep it moving. But a big topic right now, nationwide, was the huge situation with government workers. And they basically weren't getting paid for the last month. It was very fucked up what was coming up from the top, and Donald Trump and whatever he got going on out there. But there was a whole lot of upset government workers. They weren't getting their money, and it was really, really fucked up. And I came across one, and he actually hit me on my DM, and he's like, yo, man, not only am I a big fan of the show, if you ever get a chance, man, I'd like to, talk about that and maybe spread some light on what's going on and to make other people, feel at ease, my fellow government workers. So he's here today. I want everybody to give a big round of applause for Claudel Dupree. He's a TSA agent at LAX. Big round of applause. Claudel Dupree. What's up,
going
man?
on? What's going on, y'all?
Hey, man, thanks for coming on the show, man. I know it's been tough for you these last couple of weeks, brother. Yeah. But I just want to know how you feeling, man. What was that ordeal like working? I mean, how long were you guys going without checks?
Man, shit, man. Oh, can I cuss?
Yeah, man, cuss your ass off.
Okay, yeah, shit. Yeah, it was fucked up out there, man, and. I put a video out there on the internet, man, showing my refrigerator. It was empty, and we couldn't eat, man, and it was going on a damn month. I think it made history, man. And it was just some fucked up shit, man. But I want to give a shout out to everybody that shared that video because it made a big difference. They shut down the lockdown, man, and my kids can finally eat, man. We can stop cutting up hot dog weenies and shit. And we can finally eat.
Yeah, so was it tough? Like, let me ask you, you work in TSA, LAX, that's what we met.
LAX.
Yeah, so I noticed that y'all kind of didn't even give a fuck while you were working. It was like you weren't getting paid. What was that like, man? Were you like purposely not doing your job, or?
Man, look, I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm not gonna be like all the rest of these niggas. I'm not gonna lie. I stopped giving a fuck. And you can look for me. Claudel Dupree. Tom Bradley Terminal, motherfucker. I stopped giving a fuck.
So you were letting niggas go through with cocaine, guns, all kind of shit.
Man, I didn't even see this shit, nigga. Straight up. Can't get in trouble for what you did. If you couldn't see I was hungry, if you couldn't see I wasn't getting no money, then I couldn't see this nigga walking here with this motherfucking switchblade and some powder and a bomb, nigga. Shit.
Hey, but no, I appreciate it. So here's what I heard, and I don't know if this is true or not. They said, okay, obviously you didn't get paid for a month. Are they back paying you like all your money, or is it some of the money?
No, they splitting it up, Alex.
Really?
Man, they splitting that shit up, Alex.
Really? Also, how you like every 2 weeks they gonna give it back to you, or what?
I got my first check yesterday, man. It was about $1,300.75 and shit.
Okay.
And I had to go back and pay back payday loans and shit. My car note was late, and because I was expecting all of my shit back. I got cousins I owe that keep calling me.
So somebody on live just hit me a second ago. I didn't know this about you, but she's watching right now.
Yeah.
And she looked and she was like, Claudel, we don't know him as Claudel. We know him as Dupree the stripper.
Dupree, oh man,
which
one of them assholes put my business out there like that?
I don't know. It looks like her name is Giggles33 on Instagram.
Giggles33, man.
She said that is that true? Were you an exotic dancer on the side or before you did TSA?
Man, look, I had to go back to the right track, nigga. Shit. Hey, when y'all saw me on the internet talking all that shit, after that day, nigga, I was fed up. I went right back down to the right track and was slinging dick like an elephant trunk, nigga.
Wow.
So during the day, you and TSA patting people down in the airport, and at night you patting the bitches down with your dick.
Patting the bitches down with my dick, nigga.
Wow.
All 8.5 inches of that shit. I didn't give a fuck.
Hey, nigga, you had to do what you had to do. You had to feed your
I
family.
had to. Hey, man, this dude, man, this fucking Trump don't give a fuck about us. He just proved it. He just proved it.
So I just got a quick. I don't know if this is personal, man, and we're gonna end it on this because I know you about to go celebrate now that you're getting your check back and stuff.
Hell
but
yeah.
is it? I don't know if this is gonna be personal now, but what's the most you ever made? I see a girl hitting me right now. She wants to know, Dupree, what's the most you ever made in tips one night as a stripper?
Well, it depends on how many fat bitches was in there.
Oh, the fat bitches pay more
They
money?
pay more. They pay like they weigh. Yeah. Yeah.
They pay like they weigh?
Yeah, and I don't.
So you was getting tips, it was like $278.
Man, nigga, you not
get
lying.
302.
Nigga, that was breaking my ass off, nigga. I was getting broke up. Them little pretty ladies don't like to give shit.
But the fat bitches
they feel like their confidence is higher. They got more options and shit.
So would you target the fat bitches as a stripper?
Yeah, because it's a business. Wait, hold up. What? As a business? What you mean? You mean what I tipped them?
Yeah. No. I'm saying target, meaning knowing that the fat bitches pay more.
I would.
Would you like if you see a bitch over in the wing and she got like 13 hot wings, you would hit her up?
I would. I did. I went to the ones with the hot wing sauce on the fingers. Yeah, because they always tip, man.
Oh, okay.
They always tip, and then they put it in. You know, I be telling them though to don't put it too deep because that hot wing sauce be on them fives and it burn your balls a little bit. You know, but they give you the most of them though.
Right. And you don't want to burn your balls on the job because I don't know. As a stripper, do you have insurance? Like, is there like?
Nope, I ain't got no insurance.
Oh, so you just have to go home with like a singed nut.
I went from Obamacare to Trump don't give a fuck.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yep.
Well, where you did what you had to do, I appreciate you coming on the show, ladies and gentlemen.
Appreciate
TSA agent, give it up one more time for Claudel Dupree.
Thank
give it
you.
up.
Thank you.
Claudel, get your money,
Appreciate it,
man.
Alex.
Get your
and
money.
the funny
Yeah,
don't
get your
stop.
money.
Yes, sir, brother. We appreciate you having
You
on
know
the
what
show.
I want to say, Alex? You
What?
know, I just want to say I'm really proud as I see Brazy up here. You know, I'm really
Here we
proud to
go.
see the
Here we
growth.
go.
You know, this is a good thing. It's a compliment. You know, I'm proud to see the growth and the maturity and the way you guys have come from. You know, it's just amazing to see. You got beautiful kids, Halo and Legend, and seeing them grow, man. I'm watching them online. Halo got her own Instagram page now.
Oh,
it's just
I know, right?
beautiful watching the kids grow, man. I'm so excited, and I just wanted to take a break real quick.
Well, let me just say something real quick. First of all, I could not have done it without my amazing, beautiful black wife sitting to my left, Brazy Thomas. Give it up for my wife one more time. Brazy.
Yes.
Let me tell you something, man. I'm a changed man. I'm a father now. I started the Black Dads Club, you know, hashtag Black Dads Club, because I'm just trying to lead by example. I've seen too many examples, and I hear it on social media about how black men, we make children, but we don't take care of them. And you hear all this, we get the bad rap that black men don't take care of the kids. I'm just trying to lead by example because I don't see how you can have a child and not take care of them.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I'm not knocking families out there that don't have a mama and a daddy, because there's some amazing, strong black women out there that had to be mama and daddy because daddy wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate to hear that stuff. I see how hard my wife works and how tough it is. I couldn't imagine her trying to do this without me. And we have a beautiful, her mother-in-law is absolutely amazing. Shout out to Rose.
Not her mother-in-law.
My mother.
What did I say?
Her mother. You
I said your mother. I'm sorry, my mother-in-law. Her mom is an amazing grandma / nanny / everything. But I praise my wife, man. It was amazing. I just want to tell you on air in front of everybody, I love you.
Wow,
that's beautiful.
Look at that, man.
That's
Get a room,
beautiful.
man. Get a
That's a
room.
beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, you supposed to say you love a nigga back, but that's fucked up.
Yeah. Yes. She didn't even take the clue.
Yeah. Do you have anything to say?
I what? Now, no, nigga, I don't.
See, that's what I mean.
There it is.
Calling me a nigga. That's all I am at that. And it's okay to laugh. Y'all holding back right now. Laugh. It's okay.
You know what you're getting? You're getting cream of wheat for breakfast.
Exactly.
Frosted Flakes.
Tell us about it, Brazy. We're listening.
About what?
Wow. You know what? I don't think she's ready for radio.
How is it being a how is it being a mother and
Oh, you have
dealing
to
with-
ask a question?
Yeah.
to
No,
talk?
I didn't know you were asking me a question.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
What?
Yeah, I'm just trying to see how is it the process of the growth? How do you feel like as a mother, as a wife? as a friend, I've seen a lot of growth in the process. What is that transition like as a black woman in the world today?
Said in this black woman and
hey, I'm hard. Hey, listen. Why you think on that? I'm hard on black women. I stay on it because I love black women.
Absolutely.
So I need to say that. People think love comes with doesn't come with condemnation and doesn't come with fierce admonition. So when you love somebody, just like you love your kids, you're going to be on them because you want to see them do well. I love black women so much, but I stay on them. And we got to stay on them because men are the leaders of our family.
Hold on. I don't want to interject. There's a few people that are hit me and they can't get through, right? I'm going to say that number again. Please call us. There was actually a glitch on that flyer, ladies and gentlemen. It's 310-986-6610, not 310-986-6611. So people are hitting me saying they're trying to call in. But call in. Talk about it. If there's any proud fathers out there, I don't care what color you are, call us up. Talk about how great it is to be in your kid's life. We're waiting for an answer from my wife.
I was about to go.
Yeah.
So, no.
Took her like 7 minutes to answer. Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to grab the mic, Brazy. I know you're used to grabbing the mic, but you don't have to grab the mic.
Sed is like her brother, so they talk shit like that. Yeah. Okay, you're taking too long.
No. I was going to respond to that, but I'm going to leave that alone, Sed, because I'm about to talk about my kids, and I can't talk about that at the same time. But anyways, no, for me, the transition to wife and a mother wasn't a big transition because I feel like in my life, it happened when it was supposed to happen. So it was like my 20s was for, college and growth and, getting myself prepared for family and being a wife and getting married. And then once I got to my 30s, I was engaged on my 30th birthday. You asked me to marry you on my 30th birthday. And then from there, it started everything. So I don't feel that there was a big transition, Said. For me, it was just a part of life. I always knew I was going to be married. I always knew I was going to be a mom. I always knew I was going to be a wife. And
I'm just saying this. I'm not saying this just because she is my wife, but she's a superwoman. She's a superwoman when I mean that people don't realize she actually managed me also as the actor comedian. So she manages my acting in my comedy life. She also manages her daughter. She manages her son. She manages the house. She's the glue that keeps our house together. You know what I mean? She went to college. She got a degree. I went to college for 20 motherfucking minutes. Okay.
Parking lot left.
College didn't work out for me, but she's like, I always tell her, wow, I do not know what I would do without you. So I just want to publicly say again, I love you to death, and I couldn't do this without you.
And I love you too.
Oh, that is so nice.
There we go.
We have a caller right now. Somebody's calling in right now. We're going to hear what they got to say. What's up, caller? What's your name? Where you calling from?
Okay.
Is that a dial tone?
They hung up. They hung up.
Okay, well, call us back. 310-986-6610. 310-986-6610.
They must have been calling from a rotary dial phone because they're getting dial tone.
Yeah.
No,
I'm just saying, relationships and black women, that's my thing. So I'm asking from a wisdom standpoint from a black woman, what advice would you give a single black man out here, knowing what we're dealing with, white supremacy, knowing what we're doing with, first fired, last hired, the struggles as a black man out here and being a black woman with a black man. What would be your advice to a black man out here trying to find a qualified black woman?
Think about that, but before you answer, we have a caller. Who's calling us right now? What's up?
Caller, you online, caller.
How you doing this evening?
Hey, what's up, brother? What is your name and where you calling from? What's up?
This is your boy Dino Brown, entertainer.
Dino Brown, what up, boy?
I wanted to definitely give a shout out to my man Alex Thomas. He's like a big brother figure. He's a role model in the community, and it's not very often that we have individuals like himself that have stepped into the entertainment industry, have been successful, and stay out of the media, out of the courtroom, and just always doing something positive and vibrant and encouraging. And I just want the world to know how much we all appreciate him.
Man, you don't know how much I appreciate hearing that from you, brother.
Nice.
And we're gonna get you that check Thursday.
Hey, you know what? I like that. I like that clothing brand that you have. You can just pay me in clothes.
Hey, man.
See Alex.
Yeah. So, caller, do you have a question?
Yeah, I definitely had a question.
Bang it
My
on
question
niggas.
was for Alex.
No, you did the right thing. Finish talking, Dino.
My
Stop all that
question was
praise
for
and Alex shit. Get to your question.
That's my hating ass wife. All right, Finn, we have a caller. We have a caller right now, and he's asking a question. Go for it, Dino.
Okay, the question is, Alex, you've worked with some amazing people, Ice Cube, Luke, a lot of amazing people on set. And besides yourself, a lot of people don't have the opportunity to see people's character and sense of humor when the camera's not on. Mm-hmm. Could you expound on who maybe you have had the opportunity to work with that is hilarious behind the scenes and keeps everybody laughing and rolling?
Well, let me ask a question to my producer real quick. Can people hear his questions?
Yeah,
they
we
can't
can
hear his
hear it.
questions.
We
Okay,
can
cool. No, I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about our listeners. Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Because I was going to repeat the question. I always have to give shots out to Will Smith. Not only because he always joke and say he is the most humble millionaire I know. The dude, even when the camera's not on, he's just a cool ass dude. I learned so much from him, from being a writer on the TV show The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air for 4 years, being around this guy every single day. I picked up and learned so much from him. I learned a lot from a few people in the business. I learned a lot from being around Jamie Foxx every day on the Jamie Foxx show for years. I learned about being around Martin, being around Eddie Murphy, all the guys that were my mentors. I was lucky to be around them. And you kind of pick a little bit up from everybody. You'll hear that a lot with athletes too. You hear athletes go, hey man, I had 3 or 4 favorite athletes, man, and I took a little bit of this, I took a little bit of that, and I kind of molded my own style, my own way. So I had to learn over the years. Sometimes you got to listen more than you talk.
Right.
I talk a lot. Yeah. I know that. You ask my wife, she probably go to lying ass nigga. But I've learned so much from these dudes over the years. So to answer your question, the number one guy though I would have to say was Will Smith, from just picking his brain every day for years, and he's went on to be an amazing person. So I try to model myself after people like that.
That's what's up. Man.
That's awesome, man. Thank you guys for receiving my call. I'm currently filming a movie with E40, Michael Blackson, Neff DeFaro, and Brian.
40 Farms of Really? But I'm in the building right
now. Hey, man, well, good luck.
Yes.
Good luck with everything, man. Continue listening and watching the Funny Don't Stop show. Tell all your people to download the app at Dash Radio and click on Dash Comedy, man, because it's just the beginning, man. We're going to get this thing going. It's going to be going a long time. So appreciate you calling, Dino.
No doubt. Thanks, Dino.
Hey, one other thing, too, man. Let the listeners know that if they miss us live here on Dash Radio, they can check us out on the YouTube.
Absolutely. You guys got to check out our YouTube. We have a YouTube channel, The Funny Don't Stop Show. Yeah. And again, all the people just listening, all the truck drivers out there, all the people all over the country, we appreciate you guys. Call us up. This is a huge week, you guys. This is Super Bowl week. So when I finish talking, we can still talk about football and all that kind of stuff also. 310-986-6610. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you know what?
So we're gonna go to some music right now, or we're not gonna do that? Okay. So you know what? We have another special guest in the audience, and she's about to come over here. We're gonna let her sit right there. But big round of applause for my wife, please, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't kick me. You know I'm gonna stand right here just for that purpose. You ain't kicking me nowhere.
But see, our guest needs a mic, so that's
okay. Well, be nice.
You can come share the mic with me.
Out.
I'm gonna
go share with Sed.
Okay,
that's what I'm about to go do.
Can't you tell we have a very loving relationship? We've been together 14 years. We've been married 4. We have a 1-year-old and we have a 3-year-old, and it's just, you can tell it's just love.
She got pregnant real quick after that wedding.
I
was pregnant
already at the wedding.
That part.
A lot of people didn't know that. At our wedding, she was pregnant. Yeah. She was like, I think 20 minutes pregnant.
I was
20 minutes.
I really was.
Which was a beautiful wedding.
Right.
So fabulous.
So every once in a while, I want to let you guys know this. Every once in a while, we have some very interesting guests on our show. We have a young lady. I've actually found her on the internet. And, there's a lot of people out there that buy products and they kind of review the products. And she's actually huge in the internet game. And she's here today on our show. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, big round of applause for Fritzy Friends. Give it up for Fritzy Friends.
Thank you guys so much. How you guys doing tonight?
All right.
Thank you so much. Alex, thank you so much for having me on the Funny Don't Stop show.
Oh, but you know what? I've got to interrupt you real quick. That wasn't loud enough. One more time. Fritzy Friends is in the house.
Excuse me, can I get a big fucking applause? Jesus Christ, come on, I'm sweating balls up in here. Where the fuck is the AC? There's no fan, there's no nothing. Guys, it's terrible. Come on, we gotta get a bigger budget in here, guys. I'm sorry. We need just a little something.
Fritzy, where are you from?
I am from Yonkers, New York.
Yonkers.
And then
there's a rap group called The Locks.
I love locks.
Jadakiss and all that.
My family's half Jewish, half Italian, and we love locks. You put locks and bagels and schmear and the whole shebang. We don't fuck around on the locks. We love locks.
You're Jewish?
Jewish, half Italian.
Oh, okay. Half Jewish, half Italian.
Half Jewish, half Italian. Good time, Sally. And I am so excited to be here, you guys, because... Okay, go ahead. I
just want to know.
I'm just getting excited.
What are you talking about today? Because every time I see you on the internet, you're blowing up all over. You're always talking about different products and stuff like that. What do you have for us today?
Okay, ladies, let me tell you guys something. And then men, you're going to love this because if you're in a relationship with the ladies and she does what I do, you're going to love this, okay? First off, I love shopping on Amazon. I never pay retail. Never pay retail. If you pay retail, we need to discuss that. You shouldn't. Don't do it. I don't like it, okay? Save your money. You could go on Amazon, okay? Shout out to Amazon. Okay, so we're going to talk about this thing called the yoni egg.
Okay.
Your wife, do you know?
What is a yoni egg?
Do you know about the yoni egg?
Is that something for the lady's pleasure?
Is that like is that like some Kama Sutra type thing or something?
No, it's not Kama Sutra.
Tantra, because I'm into tantra.
I like a yoni egg, or as I like to refer to them as my bingo. I like to call my bingo balls.
Okay. Bingo balls.
I like to call them my bingo, AKA bingo balls. They're really called yoni eggs. I like to call them bingo balls.
Can I just say something that is so New York? My bingo balls.
I love bingo balls. Actually, yoni is Sanskrit for the word female genitalia, which means sacred space. It's worship in Eastern culture since ancient times for bestowing life, creativity, and love. Which men, I understand why you admire us so much. And you worship us. I get it.
I know what those are used for.
Can you please
I'm scared.
So a yoni egg is
explain
a stone.
what it does. What is a yoni egg?
A yoni egg, okay, they make them in different semi-precious gemstones. They have them in jade, black onyx, quartz, pink quartz. And what you do with these
you put them in the anal.
No, you don't.
You don't put them in your butthole, Sed?
No, you don't.
Let her talk.
I heard about this
then
guy.
we're going to ask the question, because I'm curious, what do you do with this?
I love dirty jokes. I love they went to the butthole. We'll get to the butthole later. I actually have something for the butthole.
Okay.
But this is for the vagine, okay? This is a semi-precious stone.
What's a vagine? What's a vagine?
The vagine is your vagina. I call it the vagine. Okay. This is a black onyx stone, okay, which actually also works good for keeping away negative energy. Okay, so that's good because you want to clean out the negative energy in your vagine. Okay, so
why would you have negative energy in your vagine?
Well, I've had some bad.
I'm just wondering.
Dano, I'm gonna make these into a pair of fucking balls for you. Okay, I'm gonna put these. I'm gonna put your balls on a string. Settle the fuck down.
I just want to know why you had negative energy.
Let Fritzy Friends tell us about the balls in a vagine. Okay,
I'll shut up now.
Okay.
See my face?
It looks like a substitute. It looks like a substitute for the real.
So what you do
black
is you put it
balls.
inside your vagine, and you have a small, medium, and large. You have 3 different sizes. Okay. So you have 3 different sizes, and you put them inside. You put 1, not all 3. Now that might be a little.
But what if it gets stuck?
Well, here's the thing. We gotta do one. We gotta do one thing at a time. So, so you put the ball inside your vagine, okay? And you do Kegel exercises. You squeeze, squinchy, squinch. Kind of like imagine, like breathing. For men, for you guys, imagine squeezing your butthole really tight. And, okay, and where your balls are is an egg, and the object of the game is to not drop the egg. So, ladies, you put this inside. You do an exercise. It helps strengthen your vaginal walls. Okay, it's great for your partner. Okay, you're gonna be coming out like a fucking acrobat. They should do an Olympian. I should get a medal for this shit because
you have a medal. You want a competition?
No, we should have a medal.
Oh, okay. Wait, I have a quick question because you were talking kind of fast. I want to know Kegel because we have a lot of people listening right now, and not everyone knows. So, what is a Kegel? How do you how do you decide to do that? Like,
what makes you Well, the Kegel exercises is one. You strengthen, like I said, you squeeze your inner, the inners. You squeeze your fucking inners, okay? Like the chickens have innards, like animals have whatever. So you got all these different insides. You squeeze them tight, and the more you pulsate and the more you squish and squish and squish, you strengthen everything. And for me, women, as we get older, and you know this maybe, I don't know. If you identify,
still tight.
but my shit is tight too. But as you get older,
Team C-section.
let's go. Oh, Jesus Christ!
no.
Listen, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. We'll talk after. So there's been times. Listen, I just took my girlfriend to a party for her birthday, and I walked across the dance floor, and a little bit of pee came out. And I've been noticing that sometimes I for no reason, I didn't even laugh, I didn't fart, nothing. It just came out. I don't know what happened. I got excited, but sometimes I find myself, if I sneeze or whatever, a little bit of pee comes out.
Wait, I have a question.
So you got to strengthen your vaginal
in
walls.
there all day?
You could keep it in for an hour, and they have different advanced levels. They got the small, medium, and large. I like to think of the large as like for the Tyrones and the Darnells in your life. You know what I mean?
The Tyrones and the Darnells.
I like to think of them as like,
Or the,
I like to
or
think.
the Seds.
I like to
Or the
think the
Seds
mediums.
in your life.
I like to or the Seds.
Or the Savvies. Or the Savvies.
Said. I don't know what you're doing later, but are you single?
Yes.
You know what? We'll keep it going. We'll keep it going.
No, answer her. Say it.
Answer my fucking.
Yeah, come on, Sid.
She's talking about black balls
Yeah,
right
but
now, brother.
I like chocolate milk. I don't do the vanilla milk. I like brown sugar.
Oh, you like brown sugar?
Brown sugar.
You got brown sugar balls in there too?
Well, let me show you what else I have in my. Let me show you what else I have in my bag of tricks. I also have them in jade. This is for good luck.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I seen Regina Hall with these.
I'm going to show you different. So
I'm serious. Regina Hall. She talks about
Regina Hall was talking about
these. You put them up there.
You put one. Yeah, you don't want to put all three. You don't want to get them lost in there because you're gonna have a problem.
But you could juggle them. It'd be like a magic trick.
Yeah, exactly. You could
one at a
juggle
time
them.
so we can hear who's talking. What was your question, Brazy?
You really insert it.
You insert this in like a tampon.
Like a tampon.
Okay, and if there's a string attached to it. So if you're listening, you're trying to imagine what the fuck are they talking about? What is a yoni?
Not to cut you off, but I do have to say this. If there are any ladies out there right now that know about the yoni egg or you've experienced it, give us a call. 310.
Let's discuss.
986-6610. Now there's people they're hitting me live right now and they're asking what do the balls look like? I don't know which camera
Well,
are we?
Let's put them in front of these live balls.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Okay, let's put them in front of here.
So my question
this wasn't in mind. Do you have it live? Who else has it live? You want some balls? Who wants some balls? You want a ball?
Dara.
Hold the ball. They're like Texas.
I'm not holding no balls.
This wasn't in my thing. These are clean balls. I didn't touch these.
They actually look like olives.
No, they look like olives. You know what? And I have a lot of fun little facts about these things, okay? Listen.
Tell us.
Does it feel like a tampon, or do you not feel it after you put it in there?
You don't feel it at all, because once it's in, because it's like a ding-a-ling. You know what I mean?
No, but
once
I
a ding-a-ling is in,
feel.
Let me explain.
Well, maybe you're white.
Yeah, well, when a ding-a-ling
You
is
don't feel it.
in, you feel something's in.
But black man, you feel it.
This one is like smuggling like a little like one of those little Easter eggs. You know what I mean? It's like a game of Easter egg hunt. So God forbid if this gets stuck, because ladies, like when a tampon goes in, and God forbid, because I get questions all the time. Well, what happens if it gets stuck in there? What are you gonna do? Oh my God, what are you gonna do? Okay, so you squat your legs like a duck, and you just pop it out like a little Pop-Tart, like you're gonna squeeze it out. Okay, and. It's really good for you. I don't want to lose faith in you. I want to sell this to her because I know you'll love it. I'm telling you, you're gonna thank me so much.
I'm listening.
So how much do they run? How much do they cost?
Oh my God, you could get them for $15, $20.
Wait, really? That's not retail.
They're not that expensive. Never retail.
Does the color matter? Black, green? Does it mean something?
Each different stone has a different meaning. Whatever works for your body.
So is this the main and only use for these?
Oh God, no. For me personally, I love. Listen.
You put it in your mouth?
No, I don't put it in my mouth. No.
You're right, Sed. You're right. You got to clean it somehow.
Can you Kegel your jaw muscles?
She is a Caucasian woman, so they are pros.
Listen here, dirtbag.
Just asking.
Listen up, dirtbag.
Yeah.
So this is what we're gonna do. So you put these inside, okay? Like I told you have 3 different sizes. You have the small, medium, and large. Like I said, I like the large is for the Tyrones and Darnells, okay? I like to think that the mediums are more for like the Spencers and the Brodies.
Okay.
Spencers and
the Spencers and the Brodies. Okay.
My hair looks fucking fabulous, by the way.
Okay.
I just want to talk about my hair.
I love your hat.
If you're just tuning in right now, this is Fritzy Friends, and she's talking about she's reviewing the what are they called again?
Yoni eggs. A yoni egg. I like to call them my bingo balls.
Okay. How much are they?
Because I'm lucky.
Okay.
I get fucking lucky all the time.
Okay.
Okay.
How much are they like?
These can go for $20 or less. I love that laugh. Savvy, you're next. So here's the thing. like I said, the mediums could be more like a Brody or Spencer.
Okay.
Okay. The small ones. Now this one, I'm gonna hold this up to the camera. You see this one? You see that small thing?
That's for Kim Jong Un's. That's the Kim Jong Un one.
Did you say you could put it in a pigeon's asshole? What'd you say?
That's the Kim Jong Un one.
So this little ball right here. Okay. Don't worry. Look at him. He's flinching. He's like, it was in her asshole. He thinks it was really in my asshole. This little tiny little one. I like to call this like the advanced level. Okay.
Wow.
This is like very, very tight. All right.
Right.
This is like
For the Chads and the
I call these the pee-pee trappers.
The pee-pee trappers.
I call them the pee-pee trappers. I'll tell you why I'm calling them the pee-pee trappers. Okay. For the men out there, be careful because you know there's pee-pee trappers out there. Ladies, shame if you've done this to the guy. You know those ladies out there that trap the guy's dingling because they want to get pregnant. And be careful. Now, if you're doing it for the right reasons, when you trap the dingling and you're doing, some good stuff, that's good stuff. Okay? But don't be trapping it for the wrong reasons. So be careful. Beware of the pee-pee trappers. Okay? This is for the advanced.
She's putting you up on game, ladies. If she's trying to tighten your coochies up, if there's any ladies out there that are trying to tighten their coochies up, you got to, where can they find you?
You can get these on Amazon. That's all where I shop. That's it. Amazon, everything. All day, every day is Amazon.
And don't you have a YouTube page also or
Official
Instagram?
Fritzy? Yeah, you can find her Official Fritzy Friends on Instagram. FRITZY Frishy. I'm like, really can't. Did I say fucking Frishy? Fritzy Friends. Okay. Oh, another thing I have to tell you guys.
Yes.
Listen, ladies, you can't get. I like to find 5 different things out of one object. Okay. I know they're only supposed to go in your vagine.
Right.
Okay. I get it, but not me. I like bargains. I like deals. Okay. Never pay retail. Okay. So if anything, you could get your little exercise. Get your exercise in, put it in, get a little swish, do a little squeeze, pop, you know what I mean? Watch out for the little Spider-Man trappies in there, You can go out to dinner, a nice steak dinner, put them on his earrings.
I was thinking the same thing.
Wear them as earrings.
I was thinking the same thing.
Put them on his earrings. Very simple. Have a nice little surf and turf dinner. And then you know what?
Go.
And lastly, the last thing I'm going to leave you with, you know what? If the guy is annoying you when you go on a nice hot date and he's a pain in the fucking ass, and you don't like him, take them off your ears, roll them around in your palms, and massage them like this. Like when you want to just meditate for a minute.
So
you
stress
the negative
balls.
energy.
Stress balls.
All right.
And then lastly, you know what? You know those little ice cubes? Those little steel ice cubes you put in the freezer?
Yeah.
Okay, boom. Put it in the drink. You can freeze them. You can also use them for your scotch. I mean,
Scotch balls.
You can't.
Fritzy Friends, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for her.
Fritzy.
She gonna be falling through every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? We gonna play some music now? No music. Okay.
We in it.
By the way, DJ Dano, man, you killing them, brother.
We in the mix. DJ Dano-matic.
I love this guy. Yeah, I like you too.
Hold up.
I have a question. I have another topic.
You gotta try them. Put them in your vagine. What do you mean never? Wait, lovely Tam. You haven't lived if you haven't put this in there.
Oh, you got some ladies trying to get that inside that.
Yes.
Okay.
They love it. They want it.
So, Alex, what's your question?
All right, so I have a question. I have a question for my boy Savvy over there, man.
Yes, sir.
So Savvy, there's a big topic that a lot of people have been talking about lately, and that is like Instagram comedians versus like regular stand-up comics.
Right.
And you know what I mean? Like a certain respect level, like. People are always asking me, they're like, wow, man, you're one of the OGs. They still see me in skits and sketches. And I get involved in it because I understand it is a lane nowadays.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a lot of guys like, I wouldn't have known you, Savvy, if it hadn't been for the internet.
That's true.
But the thing that made me really respect you was not only are you huge on Instagram, but you also work on your craft as a stand-up comic.
Definitely.
And I met you in the clubs like that. So I want to know what your feeling is on that, and how's the fame from social media been, or what kind of inspiration would you tell some of the young cats that want to be comedians, but kind of like their only route right now is just the cell phone and skits and sketches?
Well, first thing, Alex. Like I always say, man, I like to give a shout out to you. And other people that I consider to be very elite and veterans in the stand-up comedy game because I studied. I didn't take it for a joke and I didn't take it to be easy. I've seen a lot of people get on that stage from social media and they like a deer in the headlights up there, man. You can entertain people on the internet all day and you couldn't do 3 minutes on that stage and entertain a bunch of strangers. So I respect the craft. So the best advice I could give is advice that I take myself is continue to study. Try to be as original as possible. Anybody that's an inspiration to you, don't be afraid to say that you pattern yourself around this guy or that guy, and put a little bit of that into your craft.
Right.
Continue to work on it. Don't be afraid to perform in front of 2 people. Don't be afraid to perform in front of 2,000 people.
Absolutely.
You know? And as you continue to do it, you will get better, man.
And I got to give you a compliment, man, because I can't even lie, dog. I'm on Instagram every day, dying laughing at you.
My man.
Dying laughing. If you don't know about this, man, you're going to find out tonight.
Hilarious.
At savvy_amusing.
Yo.
This dude, especially during sports season, football, baseball, basketball, he's the one that does all of the impressions of different athletes during the press conferences. But it ain't just athletes. You've had some, like, what's the most like views you've got on one of your impressions?
From my personal account or one that was shared on another account?
Either or.
The most I've gotten, I think, was about 10 million.
Yeah. No, I've seen his numbers. His numbers are out of this world. Like, dude is hysterical.
Yeah, I wish I could do numbers like that all the time. Like, I wish I could do it every day. I can't.
Right.
But certain times when I throw some material out there while it's cooking, oh man, it catches fire.
But you've hit those numbers before, so that's the brilliant thing, and that's only going to grow. And like I said, man, I respect that you respect the craft of stand-up comic, because I'm not trying to sound like the old comic nigga in the room, but a lot of people
I mean, you were old as fuck. I mean, let's get it right.
People don't understand, man. Stand-up comedy is a true art form.
It really is.
Just because you're funny for 1 minute on Instagram does not make you a stand-up comic. I'm not knocking kids and cats that do it.
Right.
But you can't call yourself a stand-up comedian, because you can get 10 million views in 1 minute.
Right.
But then you can come on over to this show with me this weekend at the such and such theater, and I hand you this mic and I say, you're next. Go up and give me 25, 30 minutes.
Couldn't do it.
Bro, I've seen cats that get 6, 7, 8 million views. They can't do 3 minutes on a comedy stage.
And that's the thing. It goes
You know
back
what I
to
mean?
there's different forms of comedy.
That's
There's
right.
different forms. So I'm not knocking it. I want it very clear. I am not knocking it.
Right.
Shout out to the cats that just do it on the internet.
Right.
But to take it to the next level, you have to respect the art form called stand-up comedy and get on those stages and try to work it out. You know?
Right. And while we on that subject, because I say, how much more time we got left? 5 minutes.
Okay.
I wanted to ask you a quick question, man.
Yeah.
I did a show the other day at the Ha with my boy Ryan Davis and Renee. He the one who booked me for the club.
Yeah.
Ryan Davis had made a massive point, and I'm glad he did. And I wanted to ask you about it. When you're performing in Los Angeles, does it seem like LA and Hollywood is some of the most sensitive people to stand-up comedy, or is it that way everywhere else? Because I was talking about a homeless guy. And I was looking in the audience, and I could see some people like,
Right. Well,
I was like, wow, I can't say that.
That's a great question.
Yeah.
And I'm going to answer that. I've been doing comedy.
Yeah, please do, man.
I've been doing comedy 25 years now. The game has definitely changed. People have always been politically correct. Oh, you can't say this, you can't say that. I don't want to put it at just certain cities.
Right.
Because that can happen. Let me give you an example. Gay is gay, right?
Right.
No matter where you go in the world, if you talk about it, it could be a sensitive topic.
Right.
As a comic, you cannot care what people think. You cannot please everybody.
That's not
Right.
You got to get it. If you think it's funny, hey man, I'm going to get up here. Think about it. If I asked everybody's opinion on if you think this is funny or not, I would have never did it.
That's
I would have
true.
never got on stage if I wanted your approval. It's almost like I like to say this to 100 people in the room. As long as the 95 of y'all laughing,
right,
I'm good. If there's somebody, 3 or 4 people that didn't agree with me, I can't believe you said that. And you know what? I don't want to really say fuck you, but I'm kind of saying fuck you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
How about just fuck them?
Yeah. You got to just do your thing, man. And if the majority of the people like what you're talking about and they're laughing, that's all that counts. You can't please everybody. And politically, yes, we're in a new world now. You can't say this, you can't say that. It's kind of tough now being a stand-up comic.
Right.
But it's not though, because it's kind of one of the last forms of free speech.
That's all we got left.
You know what I mean? So to all the young comics out there that are listening, do your thing, man. You hit the stage. Stage time is precious. That's the only way you can develop an act. I get guys that hit me all the time. How can I be? Nigga, you can hit the stage like every other comic did and work it out.
You could be anything. You could be anything.
You know what I'm saying? All the people that are listening to, I really appreciate it. I got to just, again, give a big shout out to all the people that have been watching us all
Shout
over
out.
the
Word.
country.
No doubt.
All of us.
Shout out to everybody.
Yo, this is
Hell
just
yeah.
our, we've only been doing, I'm just going to be real. This is our second show. And people are hitting me up and they're thinking like we've been together for years. I couldn't do any of this without this team. This team is absolutely amazing. Savvy, amusing. Dara, my producer, Doc. My cameraman, Raul. My DJ, Dano. Also,
Dano-matic.
Sed Brass. Come on, man. I got to give a big shout out to Philadelphia also. Philly, you guys came out Sunday night, standing ovation. It was a sold out show. Big shout out to my boy that actually runs the whole show out there, Skeet Carter. Big shout out to the Punchline. You got to check us out. Every single week is going down. Make sure you download the app. That's the most important thing. Download the app.
It's free.
It's free. At
Yeah.
Dash Radio, Dash Comedy, Marcus King Presents. And just check us out because it's only going to get better every single week. Anybody got some final words they want to say?
Again, let them know if they can't listen live, they can check us out on our YouTube channel.
Absolutely. Everybody that's looking right now, go to our YouTube channel. It's the Funny Don't Stop Show on YouTube. Anybody else want to say something? You want to say something, Dara, before we get out of here?
I love everyone. Peace, love, and unity. No more fighting. No more bullshit.
Oh, and I'm going to say one last thing before we get out. Shout out to Jussie Smollett.
Yep.
Because that was a senseless crime. We need to do better, people. That's very ignorant. He's a great man. He's a great actor. And we're just praying for a speedy recovery. My name is Alex Thomas. This is the Funny Don't Stop Show.
Yes, sir.
And we out of here.
We out.
Don't stop show. The funny don't stop. Hey. The funny don't stop show. The funny don't stop.
Hey.
The funny don't stop show. The funny don't stop. Hey. The funny don't stop show. The funny don't stop. Hey. The funny don't stop show.